Genesis 3, verse 4. The serpent said unto the woman, You shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. You shall not surely die. Satan doesn't say, you won't die. He concedes that God is powerful, just that he's not all-powerful. If he's not all-powerful, it must be because he is something less than the creator. He is a God, a force, a power among many. Satan's a power. Adam and Eve can be powers. They can all be gods together. And Adam and Eve can decide for themselves what's good and evil. They can make their own rules. The temptation was eminently religious. It was not ignore right and wrong. It was very much about right and wrong. It's just a question of who decides right and wrong. Satan offered them the opportunity. The idea here is this neutral thing, this tree that bestows great power. God's trying to keep you from it. You can defy him. He might retaliate. He might be the big bully who gets even with you. But then again, decide for yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your feelings. Trust your reason. Trust the evidence. Don't trust God. Of course, not to trust God is itself unbelief. When the woman looks at the tree, she sees three things. It's good for food, pleasant to the eyes, a tree to be desired to make one wise. Well, way back in chapter 2, we were told that God put in the garden every tree that was good for food, and every tree that was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. There was nothing wrong with these things that she saw in the tree. That she was right. All these things were true. And there was nothing wrong in wanting them as such. What was wrong was wanting them when God had said, you can't have them this way. God had put this one tree off limits. She could have everything pretty she wanted, everything that tasted good. It was right for her to seek wisdom, but not here, not this way. She was to obey God because God said so. She takes of the tree and gives to her husband. The text says her husband was with her. Now this ties back into some other things we've already seen. God told Adam, don't eat from this tree. He told both of them together, you can eat from all the trees, which meant that Adam had to instruct her and say, wait a minute, this tree is off limits for now. God told me that we're not supposed to eat of it. And somewhere along the line, Adam didn't do a very good job. Either he did not instruct her well because she doesn't repeat the commandment correctly. We're not to eat of it nor touch it. God didn't say that. Or Adam didn't do follow-up. Or as Adam was standing there with her and she used a corrupted form of scripture to try to defend herself spiritually, he didn't step in. Very simply put, he didn't step in, grab the serpent, smash its head, which is what he should have done. He watched to see what would happen. He was the first scientist and Eve was the first guinea pig. He was also the first male chauvinist pig in this respect. He decided he would use his wife as a guinea pig to find out whether or not God would keep his word. And she ate of it and nothing followed, and so he followed her. And things went downhill from there. We'll continue this later.
And in that sense, they're identical.